Forged by the perfect shot.
One thing I have to accept about these characters, that they're not going to be wearing a lot of clothing. They're going to be at the beach. They're going to be wearing this type of clothing. This is the only character I'm not happy with this character's design. Eye of the Abyss, Famir. We already know how I feel about designs like this. It's supposed to be her having a revealing body. She's supposed to be having a bikini on. This makes sense. I'm fine with this. There really is nothing really to rate off her. I don't know what that thigh wraparound is. It's actually a pretty nice bikini. It's not that bad. You got straps. I thought those were handcuffs. I was about to say, like, maybe it's not that calm. She got red eyes, ponytail, pink mixed with, was that blue, purple? I'm gonna say 9 out of 10
I wonder what's hidden.
for skill.
Huh?
I do like it. It's a bubble. It goes down. I think that's water. There's like some sparkles there. Oh, it's like lightning almost. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Elemental magic. Attacks the enemy with elemental magic with a 40% chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. Soul burn effect increases effect chance to 100%. Second skill.
Fall into the abyss.
That did remind me of her original form skills. It looks very nice. Nothing really mind-shattering. 7.5 out of 10. Blue Despair. Envelops all enemies with the energy of the deep sea, dispelling 2 buffs before decreasing combat readiness by 25%. Grants an extra turn. Alright, let's see your ultimate.
I'll be watching the moment you fall apart.
That looked awesome. Let me see that one more time.
All the truths of this world are completed through my gaze.
That's a 10 out of 10 because it looks so good. Very fluid, like water. It does look like she only targets the person in front. Eye of the Abyss. Pierces the foremost enemy hero with light, inflicting detain. And when detain is inflicted, grants deference to the caster for 3 turns. Grants a barrier proportional to level. And stealth to the caster for 2 turns. Proportional to level. That is different. Usually it's proportional to the caster's max health. Detain. Temporarily removes the target from the battlefield. Can only apply to 1 hero on the battlefield, unaffected by effect resistance. Deterrence, unique effect, maintains detain, unaffected by cooldown, increase, and decrease effects. I can just remove Arunka and just attack the other people because I hate dealing with Arunka. All in all, I think this character is low-key at 10 out of 10. Will I get this character? Yeah, I hope I get them. So this is her original form. I like this design a bit more better. Let's check out her ultimate, see how it changed.
Don't get careless now. Let's give this spell a whirl. Oh, that turned out pretty nice.
I like the new one a bit better because this one, it seems like a bit of a letdown in the beginning because you're expecting something huge to happen after they go up in the sky. Title, Rift Elvira. So she has like red, maybe pink eyes. She has 2 horns. One looks like it might be broken. Long ass hair. I do like the undercolor of the hair. She has like coral right underneath her neck. She has ink on her hands. I don't like the outfit. Out of 10, I'm gonna say 6.5. I don't like it that much, but also it's not that bad.
Please don't abandon me.
Alright, let's see your first skill. I'm assuming it's gonna be kick. I actually like that. She did dive down. She kicked upwards twice, it looked like. I'm gonna say that is a 7 out of 10. It's still just a kick. Rift Cleave has a 85% chance to inflict seal on the enemy for 2 turns before attacking. When used on the caster's turn, has a 40% chance to activate Twisted Strike as an extra attack. Twisted Strike attacks all enemies, absorbing some of the damage dealt as health, and has a 35% chance to inflict fear for 1 turn. When the caster is granted Engulf, effect chance is doubled. Soul burn effect increases chance of activating Twisted Strike to 100%. Engulf, undispellable, increases effectiveness and critical hit resistance by 100%. Upon receiving lethal damage, grants Cascade to all allies and is dispelled. Let's see this follow-up attack.
I can't lose. Stay out of my way.
I didn't even notice she had a tail. I'm also noticing she might be a squid. So for that extra attack, I'm gonna say it is 8 out of 10. I like the animation. It was pretty good. Craving Affection. At the start of battle, grants Engulf. When attacking, penetrates the target's defense and cannot trigger a critical hit or heavy blow. After an ally uses a skill, for each debuff inflicted on all enemies has a 25% chance to increase combat readiness of the caster by 15%. So she cannot trigger a critical hit. Cascade, undispellable. After attacking, inflicts 4,000 additional damage on the target, dispelled after attacking. Weird that you're a mage. I thought you would most likely be a warrior because you kick. So get her ultimate.
Behold, my power, forged by the rift.
The beginning reminded me of Abyssal Yaffine's ultimate when she has her hands in her head. I think there was only one impact from there. I'm not quite sure though. Bright neon colors. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Wave of Curses has a 35% chance to inflict curse on all enemies except for the target for 2 turns for attacking the enemy, and increases combat readiness of the caster by 50%. When the caster is granted engulf, effect chance is double. So that's a 70% chance to inflict curse if she has engulf. Overall, I'm gonna say 8.5 out of 10. So here's Elvira in her regular form. I do like this design better than what we just saw. Let's see how it changed over these years.
I don't like to be rushed. Let me savor it.
I think I prefer her summer ultimate over this one, but this is also not bad. Abu. It looks like she is wearing a bikini, but she's also wearing arm sleeves. Are those fins? Are those real? Or oh, she has a purse. I didn't even see that. And her eyes are purple. Purple hair that slowly goes down into light purple, maybe blue. I do like the hair contrast. Honestly, I'm not too mad with this design. I'm gonna say it's a 7.5.
Yeah, that's the pose.
Yeah, that sounds like the voice I would expect this character to have. First kill. So she like spins something, then she throws it, and it creates like this coral, this blue coral thing. I'm gonna give that a 7.5 out of 10. Coral Swell attacks the enemy with coral magic and decreases combat readiness by 20%. Doesn't really sound that useful. This one's a buff.
Give me this beautiful moment.
Ooh, I like that a lot. I want to see that again.
Making moments eternal.
I'm gonna say that is a 9 out of 10. That looked pretty sick. Releases the moment engraved in the film with a 100% chance to grant Cascade to all allies. Grant skill notifier once and an extra turn to the caster. Cascade, after attacking, inflicts 400 additional damage on the target, dispelled after attacking. That 400 additional damage though, that sounds pretty pleasing. Let's see what the ultimate is.
Between the sparkling waves. Gotcha. Perfect shot.
I really like that. Let me say that one more time.
Quick as the tide. Chasing the decisive moments.
A bubbly personality, like a social butterfly almost. You trap them in the photo. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Eternal Moment. Fixes all enemies in a frame, dispelling 2 buffs before a 100% chance to inflict Immobilize and inflict Restrict for 2 turns. Concealment will remain throughout battle. Soul Burn effect and Nor's effect resistant. Immobilize. Cannot receive combat readiness increase effects provided by the speed stat. Dispelled at the start of someone's 4th turn. Concealment. When another ally is present, prevents enemies from selecting the bearer as a skill target. Will I pull for her? Most likely. Overall, I'm gonna say it's about 8.5 out of 10 overall. It seems like she can be a good character.
I'll be watching. The moment you fall apart. Hold. My power, forged by the rift. Between the sparkling waves.